7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the 100 Proof Reem and Juice Show. I'm your host, Reem, with the Haitian sensation Juice.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Juice.
Also got Quad, one big deal in the building.
What up, y'all? Just sitting in the happy chair for now.
Shout out to Bobby Bizzle. He's missing today. He got the stomach flu.
Bobby, get well soon.
Get out that stomach flu, boy. Get back up here.
Right.
So, yo, we already know the sad news in the hip-hop community today. We just lost a legend, DMX.
Before we jump into that, we on episode 11.
True.
Yeah, that's right. Episode 11, and the title for this episode is All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yes.
I'll be honest. I thought y'all was on 12. Last week, I think, is 11.
No.
That last week was 10.
Remember the
10?
one Reem did when I wasn't here? That it didn't count.
Okay. Not bad.
So
Yes.
like I said, today, episode 11, All Dogs Go to Heaven. So we paying homage to the late DMX. So,
Rest in peace.
or rest in peace. So, yo, what was your favorite DMX moment, bro?
When he, honestly, I actually met X a couple times, but this one time, the first time I met him, my son was probably like, I think my son might have been maybe like 3. My nephew was in the car, my grandmother was in the car, and we in NYC, and I ended up pulling. I just pull up. I pull over to. I think I was talking to my sister on the phone or something, and he came out of this building, and X was like real cool to talk. Like he was just like free. Like, you know what I mean? He didn't act funny or nothing. And he just was like, "Yo, what up? You know, we talking or whatever." And he seen my grandmother on the other side. He was like, "What up, Grandma? Yo, what up, G Malls?" Hey, since then I've been calling her G Malls. So he asked her. He was like, you know, Grandma, can you pray for me or whatever? Say a prayer for me. I swear to God, he walked over to the other side where my grandmother was at, and we all prayed. Everybody held hands and prayed for him and everything. And then,
Your grandmother said the prayer?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, the crazy thing is my grandmother passed last year,
Rest in peace.
tomorrow, and he passed yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean today.
That's
Dang,
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I actually had the honor to go to a DMX concert, to the Cash Money Rough Riders tour. That
Okay.
shit was lit.
Yeah.
What
X
year was
dove
that?
on.
Where was it at? It was at the old Atlanta Arena. I forget
What
the name.
year?
I was in high school. I was a senior in high school. So
How
that'd
long
be
ago?
That'd be like
2019.
2000.
I mean, I'm saying 1999.
Yeah.
1999. All right.
Yeah. That's probably when Cash Money was like just getting on fire.
Just getting, yeah. It was the Cash Money Rough Rider tour.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I think the later DMX, the thicker DMX, and the preacher DMX is like my favorite.
Yeah.
Like DMX his voice does no wrong.
Yeah.
His voice is so authentic and so piercing and
Man.
just dope as hell.
Yeah,
Like he can
yeah.
preach anything to you, and you're
Yeah.
just gonna be like, I think
You-
he's right.
You
Yo,
know.
when he jumped on the 4, 3, 2, 1 scene, that was the shit.
Oh yeah. You know what's crazy though? Like he was like that. He was just like the way we see him all the time in videos, and just the way he be talking, and that was him.
Yeah.
Like every time I seen him, I only met up with him, I think 2 times. The first time I was with my grandmother, my nephew, my son, and the second time I was out at the Funk Flex car show that they used to have down in Jersey. And but every time, man, X always been on some, like X always just had that same energy.
Humble.
Yeah, he never been on some, you know, you doing too much, or you know, you too close to me, or anything like that. And I swear, every time I seen him, it was like he knew me already. You know what I mean? So he's a good dude.
What's your favorite record from DMX?
Man, I got too many.
Yeah, I got too many too.
But I would say Slippin' is really my favorite, but when he is a song when he first came out, that had such a raw sound, which was that golly, I can't even think of the beat, and I can't think of the name of the song, but it was so raw.
Was it a feature or was it?
Nah, it's off. It's Dark and Hell Is Hot album, the very first song. But the joint was so hard, yo. It was so hard, and everybody in the shit. It's just the way you know what, man? Yo, X was like he was a whole movement on his own.
He was a whole different sound, bro.
Yeah.
And like it's so crazy because he had a hard life, right? But he was so humble and so grateful. Like, to him, he had a great life.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, to all of us, he had
Yeah.
a good life besides, you know, the other stuff that came along with it. But you rarely see people in the industry say something like, I had a great life, and they experienced so much in their life.
Yeah.
So much pain, so much people doing him wrong, turning their back on him. And he was just still like the most humblest guy ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right?
remember being in high school. We would all do the bark like him.
Hey. Yeah, bought like
Bark
it.
like him. Can you?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
right now. That pollen is thick.
Yeah.
God.
No, for real.
2 weeks later, I'm still sick.
Yeah, yo, you. I think the dopest thing about X was he had this thing that he brung back to the game, because at one point, you know, we had Onyx, who was rugged, and they
He was a good performer too. It's not so many
definitely.
good rappers. I mean, too many rappers who could perform. You know?
Definitely.
I mean, Busta Rhymes.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
DMX
of
was a
course,
Very good.
of
performer.
course. Oh, that's Red and Meth.
Red and
these
Meth,
these are
yeah.
artists
Eve.
that Eve.
You
these
know,
are all
Eve's
people
my
that work
girl.
the stage.
I love
Yeah,
DMX and Eve
Yeah.
together. Like, I
Oh,
thought,
yeah.
you know, it broke my heart that Rough Riders, went their separate ways.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, X was something different, man. Just everything about the dude was something different, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm saddened about the situation, man, because I just knew he was gonna get up out of this. I just knew he was getting up out of this. But yeah, man, it's rough.
The whole situation is sad, to be
Yeah.
honest. Just like, the video, so many viral videos going around, just so many people showing him love. Like, I got mixed feelings. I feel like sometimes social media like drags it and don't let the family mourn in peace or deal with the situation in peace. Like, people posting "Rest in Peace DMX" before it was even, before it even happened. It's like, oh, who's up? Who gonna post first? Like, that's so disrespectful. And it's not just DMX death. Like, everybody. It's like social media is so quick to be the first person to
Everybody wanna
post
be the-
"Rest in Peace." Like,
give
the man a fighting shot. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
already had the odds stacked against him at a young age, from 7 to 14 in the institution, and then getting out, and that guy Reddy Ron, slipping him shit in his weed and messing his life up. Like,
I saw
that's
Funk
crazy.
Flex talking about that too. How you feel about the industry wasn't there for him until he passed. Until he passed away.
But I don't think.
But at the same time, like with Funk Flex, it's like
he's
just hating it. He's hating.
I don't think so. I think he was just trying to say the same people who's rushing to post about him be the same people when he heals and get out this hospital, help him get back on his feet, help him fight this demon that he's dealing with on a daily basis.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't just post him right now in the moment because you got a picture with him from 1999.
But you know what? What you gonna say?
What I was gonna say too. I mean, like like some people be ripping and running too. They don't have time to just post, like a random pic, or you know what I'm saying, of you.
And that's
There's
understandable,
nothing
but you
with
have
posting a memory, and you know what I'm saying. And I thought Funk Flex was just reaching a little bit, because at the same time, I won't be surprised if Funk Flex posts a picture of
He
him
will.
and DMX,
And he
or
will.
even, you know what I'm saying, like. Funk Flex is judging people for posting a pic, right? Well, he'd probably go on a radio show and play some old DMX.
And what has
songs, so what's the
Flex,
difference?
and what has Flex done for X?
Exactly.
I've seen a few things like Flex has posted DMX over the years and has always given him his dues and whatever. Like,
Well,
I don't know. I don't see it that way. I think he was just being honest, to be honest. Like,
I get
everybody
it.
feels that way.
Yeah, I get
When
it.
death happens,
yeah,
everyone feels that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Don't rush to social media. Let the family deal with it and
Right.
mourn, because death is not something to play around with.
Right. I get where he was coming from, but at the same time, see, Flex got this thing where it's like, yo, you gotta practice what you preach. Is my thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you can't sit there. Because first of all, if Flex considered DMX one of his friends, I can't say I'm pretty sure, but I know that he has other friends. And, we know about Swiss. We know Swiss been like recently pictures and documenting videos of him and X in the studios lately, whatever. But at the end of the day, everybody, I can't lie, like X is a grown ass man. And he gonna do what he wanna do, So I'm not saying that what took place with X was on him, but then it was, because we don't know. From my understanding, somebody put something in.
Reddy Ron, the 30-year-old man, X was in an institution from the ages of 7 to 14. He got out. committed a robbery, not to speak dead
No,
or
no, I
the
got
ill
you.
or whatever,
Yeah.
but committed a robbery, gave Reddy Ron some money for his birthday.
Mhm.
Reddy Ron hit him up with the weed. He's like, yo, I don't smoke. X hit it, and after that, it was a wrap. Like, it messed him up. Like, one, it sounded like he already had a hard life at a young age, right?
Yeah, of course.
So even though he's DMX, again, and I say that, I feel like I say this every episode, we don't know what people deal with behind closed doors, right? I firmly believe, and it's not saying that he's a weak individual, but life can beat you down.
Yeah, sometimes
And
people want to take a chill pill, you
When
know?
you think someone's your role model, and that's what he was supposed to be to X, a mentor.
Yeah,
And you do what they say, it's like
Yeah.
follow the leader.
yeah.
And he messed them up. Now to say, oh, he should have got help and got off of it. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Think about all the bad habits that we
And
have
that's,
in life.
but see, that's where I come from with Flex, because it's like, yo, you don't know what's going on with this man every day. You don't know who's around him every day.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody want to post a picture, and it could be somebody that's in a whole nother country doing a tour or something, and they want to, show their love for DMX and post a picture of them in a time that they spent with him. Who is Flex to tell him, oh, you can't do all that? I get, prior to the family being able to, but every day somebody passed, or every day when somebody going through something, there's people posting, normal people posting things like, get friends of the family, hope you get well, blah, 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 blah. Nobody coming down their throat about what sometimes they do, because they're like, look,
Yo, my
let the
thoughts
family
on
take
picture
care of it
shit,
first.
though, I feel like this right here. If everybody, everybody's posting a bunch of pictures with DMX rappers, even, a few fans and
Yeah.
shit like that. I feel like they was trying to put that energy back into DMX,
Yeah.
and let him receive it, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying? So there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with posting that
I don't
shit.
think there's nothing wrong with nobody
Nothing wrong with it.
basically trying to, you know what? At the end of the day, everybody mourn differently.
Differently.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with Reem. There's nothing wrong with posting. I think for me, the posting the wrong information, saying he passed away before, it happened. Like, that's the only thing.
Yeah, that was,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be a sad episode. If I cry, y'all, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Earlier, man, that thing hit me. I'm at work and I got a phone call, and matter of fact, Miss E called me and was like, "Yo, your boy gone." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Who you talking about?" Your boy gone. Your boy X. I'm like, "Come on, cut it out." Cause all year, not even all year, every day, like not every day, but every, I still listen to X music, like it's fresh to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm working out in the house. I'm like, well, whatever I'm doing, I could be cooking. I'm playing this man's stuff. This man's stuff got me through some things. So, it's rough, man. Just saying, I feel the same way. And you know what? I didn't get a chance to feel that when Pac passed, because I was young at the time, and I didn't understand Pac at that time until I got older. You know what I mean? I didn't even get like that when it came to Big, because I didn't understand it. It was same timing. You know what I mean? So this was rough. This was rough, yo, because I mess with X like that. So
you listen to X on a regular, Reem?
Not on a regular. Back in high school, I used to listen to X a lot, but I wasn't listening to X on a regular though. But back in high school,
I think I searched. I watched a lot of his videos preaching, like the last couple
Yeah.
years or whatever. Like I said, like his voice is phenomenal and it's just soul piercing and just speaks to you.
and
he was really coming from the heart with it too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, off the top.
Off the top.
Yo, he could
Off the
he
top.
could rap
Yeah.
the ABC, the
yeah.
Rudolph the Red
Rudolph
Nose
the
Reindeer. I
Red-Nosed.
was like, okay, X, like he just dope. Just
I
so
think his
dope.
next gift after rap was probably being a preacher.
Yeah,
Straight up.
definitely.
could have been, yeah.
I think
Definitely could have been a preacher.
because his testimony was so.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah. I've seen. You know what's funny? Every time he talked, you thought he was rapping, and that's what preachers do. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes they be talking, and all of a sudden you just think they already preaching to you, and they really just be talking. So yeah, I believe it.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like with Kanye be preaching, I get irritated. But when he bought X out, and I was just like, that's probably the only time I ever watched Kanye's
Yeah.
preaching stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of Kanye. But X,
Yeah.
I could watch that all day.
I'm glad X is over the pain now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the struggles he been through. So I will say that.
Yep. Yep. All dogs go to heaven.
Word,
Dark Man X, yes, Baruch Banks,
man.
my bro. Yes, all dogs go to heaven. That was a good title, Reem. A very good title.
Word. Rest in peace to the homie.
Yo, word. Rest in
DMX,
peace to
man.
X.
Dark man.
We're gonna keep it moving. I don't know, y'all watch the news? Y'all big on the news?
I don't get the chance to watch it.
You know, my grandmother had me watching the news as a little kid. I used to hate it. Now as I'm older, I watch it every day. So like the George Floyd case is just like so heartbreaking, like so heartbreaking.
So what's going on with it? Because I haven't been able to keep up with it. I know that I think the last thing I heard was first of all, not what I heard, but I know majority of the case, even like what you just said, the George Floyd case, when really it's the other guy. Chris, what's his name? Chris something.
The cop.
Yeah, that's
Derek
his.
Chauvin, Siobhan.
So it's really his trial.
It's his trial.
Yeah, but we've been saying George Floyd a lot.
Because we're not gonna give him that attention.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. When we're doing it and we're saying George Floyd, it's like George Floyd is on trial.
Okay, yeah, I understand that.
But I'm just saying that's how.
I just hate saying his name. You know what I'm saying? Like but you're right. They got George Floyd on trial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not this white cop that I watched a few of the testimony.
And George Floyd is only a victim of police brutality.
Police brutality, exactly. And I watched some of the testimony, and I don't know if anybody brought it up, but I remember it being said in the beginning that both of them was bouncers at a club together.
Yeah,
I heard
and
that.
they always used to like bump heads with each other, right?
Which is crazy too.
Which is crazy.
I
I
even
thought
heard
that
he
was
was
fake news when I heard
Yeah,
that.
no,
That's true.
I along when it first happened, I heard that he was messing with
One of his girls.
his girls. Yeah.
Oh, I think I heard that too. Now, it wasn't fake news about them being bouncers together because the owner of the club came out and said it. Like, he knew him. You know what I'm saying? So he knew what he was doing. I watched a video of his sister, and I watched it like several times. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. His knee on his neck.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I could barely breathe for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
9 minutes and 20 seconds.
It's crazy for them to even have a second thought of what took place. You know what I'm saying? Like right then and there. Yeah, no, but with his hands behind his back, cuffed.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to George Floyd's sister, Bridget.
But what about the ignorant people who don't understand? Like, yo, if the guy is on the floor and saying he can't breathe, he can't breathe. So why not sit him up? But you got ignorant people who's showing a lot of support for the guy Chauvin off, right? And saying, making these "I can't breathe" shirts, or just mocking the fact that the guy was on the floor saying he can't
Well,
breathe.
ignorance exists.
Yeah.
They're gonna do dumb shit like that no matter
Until
the
when it's one of
situation.
them.
Until it's one of them.
Oh yeah.
But it's never one of them
Oh,
because
no.
when they get pulled over by the cop, they run the cops over and go home scot free.
Oh,
They
it's different.
I
they
saw
get
a video.
taken to McDonald's
Oh, yeah.
and get
I
a
saw
treat.
a video where a cop, it was a guy, he just murdered his wife and his daughter, right? And he was butt naked. So he's running from the cops, and he runs up to a random old guy and chokes the guy right in front of the cop. So now this guy, he don't have a weapon or nothing on him. He's butt naked. He charges toward the cop. The cop takes off running, right? Now he's running down the street.
Away from the guy.
He's running away from the cops too. And there's like 3 cop cars surrounding him now, right? Now this is the shit. The K9 comes out. Chases, they let the K9 out the car. The K9 runs from the guy. Seriously.
Because
the K9 runs from the white guy.
Because they wasn't trained to, listen, man. This
got a link.
This stuff ain't new. We've seen it's been out. What KRS-One say? Overseer.
Shout out
Officer.
And they're trained to see black men as a danger. They're not trained to see them as human beings. But I just want to make this point real quick about Derek Chauvin, however you pronounce his last name. 16 complaints, one to 2 shootings, I believe. No punishment. 20 years on the force. What's that say about that force?
Sorry.
16 complaints. He bounced in the club with this guy.
You know?
He had his hand in his pocket while his knee is on his
Oh yeah,
neck.
because that was for pressure
But check it out too.
and
though.
balance.
You see they got the courts barricaded, right? So what is that telling you?
they ready. You know,
Yeah.
I'm praying. Like his again. I was at before I got cut off. Shout out to George Floyd's sister Bridget. I don't know if y'all seen that video of her speaking about how she feel about what's going on. She said she's never seen a video, and I felt it when she said it. I felt what she was saying in her heart. Like she can't even breathe just thinking about watching the video. When I lost my brother, I couldn't even breathe. Like I felt like I was suffocating. So I could just imagine. It's no comparison to what she or his daughter or family and friends are dealing with. But I could just imagine, and how she just held her composure, how she spoke elegantly, how she carried herself, how she stood up for her brother and rep for her brother. It doesn't matter what that man had in his system. That does not give you cause to kill a black man. Period.
Like I said, the only thing he's guilty of is being murdered by a white cop. That's the only crime he committed.
That's not even a crime.
But
Or
that's what I'm
being
saying.
black.
Sarcastically,
You know?
Sarcastically, he was. He died while being in police custody.
Yeah.
That's the only crime he committed.
Yeah.
Man,
Right.
we gotta make sure that they pass this George Floyd Act policy. Like, we gotta make sure, because then that puts a stop to the chokeholds. It puts a stop to a lot. Like, look into that policy, everybody. Go online, support it. Make your voice be heard. And like I said, I had posts that said, if they say not guilty, I want to hop on the plane and riot.
Oh,
That's how upset. It's been everybody's
they was
come
riding
together.
out here in Atlanta too.
Yeah.
Once that Floyd happened, they
Yeah.
were riding through the whole country. So I wouldn't be
It's
surprised
gonna be a problem.
if it's a riot in the whole country again.
I can't see them saying not guilty. In the
Yo,
whole
we're like
case,
0 for 50 right now.
for all of them.
0
Like,
for all of them. So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with the Breonna case, sis didn't even get justice. Her damn neighbors and the walls got justice.
You know
Yeah.
what bugs me out about that case too? Is this right here. Now, she lived in an apartment, right? Now, you know damn well, let's say that she lived on the second floor. Every floor don't look the same. If you walking down the hallway, I'm pretty sure this neighbor right here might have a floor mat on the floor, right? You know what I'm trying to say? There might just be like some detail in the wall that tells you on the wrong floor, right?
Yeah.
Now, on top of that, when you're walking inside the apartment, let's say that she said the door was open, right? When you walk inside the apartment, the first thing you notice is like, that's not my furniture.
Well, that wasn't the case with her. The case was
That's-
they was looking for a suspect, and they
No.
had the suspect.
I thought it was that she walked into her house and thought her house was being burned.
No, that was
Oh, you
that was
talking
another
about-
case.
She said Breonna Taylor. That's what I was talking about.
No,
Yeah, no.
That's not Breonna Taylor case.
That's the guy.
That's the guy who the
Oh,
white
okay.
cop
Yeah,
walked
the
into his
lady.
apartment
Yeah, that's right,
supposedly.
right.
Yeah.
No, the
That was in
Breonna
Texas.
Taylor
Was it?
thing
Yeah.
is they supposedly had a warrant for a suspect that they already had in custody and just started shooting without announcing who the hell they was.
Yeah.
So that was the Breonna Taylor case.
And speaking of that guy too, they had a warrant, but he wasn't even a drug dealer, right?
the boyfriend.
The boyfriend,
No,
yeah.
no,
No,
no.
they
He
had-
had nothing to
they-
do with it.
yeah.
They tried to make him take a deal they wanted him
Yeah.
to admit,
Yeah.
confess to being a drug dealer when he
Or
wasn't.
something, yeah.
Rashad, what's his name? Rashad something. The one you're
Rashad
talking
Aubrey.
Yeah, Rashad Aubrey.
Bro-
Yeah.
Aubrey. No,
That's here in Georgia.
Aubrey is
That's here
that's
in
somebody
Georgia.
different.
Oh, okay.
That's the young man that was
mixed up.
actually
Jogging.
jogging, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
stopped and seen the house, that was under construction.
Yeah.
And,
And the two white guys,
yeah,
father and son.
yeah.
Yeah.
So look,
When-
since we on this the violent act, right, so
Damn.
let's switch gears real
Come
quick,
in,
right?
go ahead.
So have y'all been hearing about the Stop Asian Hate,
Yeah.
the Asian hate crimes? So, of course, we don't want to promote violence, right?
Right.
So, I don't know if y'all heard about, rapper YG. He had a song called Meet the Flockers, where it's a song where he pretty much is saying something like, Asians carry a lot of money on them, so you rob them. It's in the song. So what happened was Apple and Spotify, they pulled that song down, even like off of YouTube. So that song is not even no longer available.
But that song came out before the whole.
Yeah, it came out
thing.
before the whole
right.
thing. So this is the question I asked too, because like again, we live in this cancel culture.
Right,
nowadays,
right. I remember, yeah.
So again, we don't want to promote Asian violence, right? But do you think that our freedom of speech is starting to fade away?
It is.
Because
Absolutely.
It
It's
is.
like now, but see, here's the flip side too. We take that song down, right? About what the Meet the Flockers, what he have on Spotify and Apple, but there's plenty of songs where we promoting black on black crime, right?
Listen,
Well, it's like we talking about robbing each other and killing each
Yeah.
other.
listen. They got Marilyn Manson standing on stage, biting a bird's head
Biting a
off.
bird, yeah.
It's all these rules and things. They only pertain to us. You know, when it comes to our music. Not to, I just heard a song. My coworker was playing a song where another group was like back in the days, like in the 70s or whatever, was calling what's the guy name that did the song that Mary J redid? Not Paul McCartney.
Paul McCarthy.
Is that the gay guy? He was
No,
gay.
he's not
No,
gay.
who's the
He's a country singer.
Nah, he's
Well, Paul McCartney is good. That's the pianist, right?
that's who I'm talking about. The guy, there's a guy that
Yeah,
played
that's-
piano. It's not Paul. I don't think his name Paul McCartney.
No,
It's-
Paul
I know who
McCarthy's
you're talking about. I can't,
You know what I'm talking
I
about?
can't think of who you're talking about.
They just did a movie on him called Rocket.
Oh, you're talking about
I don't know why I can't think of his
Elton
name.
John.
Elton
Elton
John.
John, yeah.
Yeah.
Paul
I
McCartney.
know
Yeah,
my music,
Beatles,
okay?
my man's. Yo, it's so crazy
know
that
Elton.
it's so crazy. Only when I get behind this man, I start forgetting people names. But here's the deal. So, the group was straight up calling him all kinds of homosexual, disrespectful words. Nobody came at these people. You know what I mean?
Back in a different era.
Yeah, but here's
We're
the thing.
sensitive now, you know?
Yeah, but do those songs get pulled? You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of people canceling songs and pulling stuff. Listen,
Word.
Good point, though. And you know what? They will get canceled when somebody feel offended by it.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So look, on that note, we're
I
gonna
didn't
take
see
a
that, Malcolm.
quick
Stop lying.
commercial break. We'll be right back with the Reem and Juice show, and I think when we come back, we're gonna jump right back into the bashing or passing. So who are we bashing and who are we passing this week, Juice?
Word. Who be bashing?
I don't know if we're gonna jump into that yet, but we'll see, y'all.
All right. Cool.
All right, we'll be right back with the 100 Proof Reem and Juice show.
All right.
The best thing that we can hope for, the most important thing we can hope for, or pray for, or ask for, is that our desires coincide with God's will. Because at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, it's going to be God's will. It's always going to be God's will. You try to understand what his, why he does what he does, and he's going to end up with a headache. Just do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Ecclesiastes 3. There is a season for everything and a time for every matter under the heavens. A time for giving birth and a time for dying. A time for planting and a time for uprooting what was planted. A time for killing and a time for healing. A time for tearing down and a time for building up. A time for crying.
Things, honey. Start.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the 100 Proof Reem and Juice show.
What's up, y'all?
So right before we left, we was talking about this cancel culture bullshit.
Yeah, you know the song. My bad, y'all. I have to, because I got to redeem myself. The song that I was talking about was "Effing with D." That's off off of
the DMX.
Yeah. So that was like one of the thoroughest songs. Like when that song, I just got to give you that moment, yo. When that song dropped, bruh, like nobody knew who X was, and it was on like this mixtape with just like it was grainy. You know what I mean? None of the like it wasn't even like you could press fast forward. All the songs was in one track. Like you had to listen to the whole thing. And that first one that came on was that, and it was so crazy because it was dark as hell. Like it was dark, and it was like the streets was moving a different way, yo. And X came through with that mixtape, yo, which ended up being his first album, which was it was dumb, bro. But
Shout out to DMX.
yeah, man, that boy right there, man, he put a hole in the game at the right time. 'Cause like somebody else was saying, like really at that time when X came out, everybody was being pretty boys. You know what I mean? Like Puffy was still doing his pretty boy thing. Jay was doing his pretty boy thing. Not pretty boy, but hustlers.
Jay ain't never been a pretty boy.
I mean, like hustlers.
Y'all know I think
he-
Jay is handsome. You know what I'm saying?
No,
How you
but
doing,
Jay ain't never been no rugged type
But
of
he
dude.
ain't never been no pretty boy like
He
Diddy
wasn't.
dancing. Or, you
No,
know,
no.
Jay is hard.
But at the no, hold on, because Jay had that joint with Foxy.
Jay got mad joints, but he
Sun-
don't have a
what's
pretty
the-
boy
what's,
joint.
What's the joint? Sunshine. I'm talking about the dancing. That Sunshine joint he did. Anyway, he had
the camera on you.
so he had a couple joints.
He
Like
like-
a lot of artists had like the dancey stuff at that time, and X came in and made things so gutter. You know what I mean? And it was a while prior before he was able to, before he did it, where we had a group named Onyx that was doing it. You know, so I mean, we needed that. We needed X, and he gonna be very missed, man. I'm
Very
sorry, I don't
missed.
mean to keep bringing it back to X,
Nah,
man.
it's okay. Shout out to Belly. Reem just said he
Word.
just watched it again for the first time. I think I'll watch it this weekend.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Belly was tough too.
Yeah.
Belly was
He
tough.
was sexy as hell in that movie, okay?
I don't know no Kiana. Hey yo, Keish, I don't know no Kiana.
Kiki!
Yeah.
Reem, what's up? You quiet over there.
Reem.
So check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Very swaggy, ba. Very.
So check it out. Question I was asking Juice this week. What I want to talk about. Do you think men or start to love themselves more when they start to make money?
You know what's funny? I give you my answer. I'm answering only for me. I think it's true, but for me, I ain't never been the type of dude that needed money to make me. You know what I'm saying?
I like that answer.
Yeah, I ain't never been that type of dude. I always felt like I'm who I am. You're gonna take me as I am. If you don't mess with me, you don't gotta mess with me. Ain't gonna be no force here. But there's a lot of guys out there, which is it does stand true for.
It helped them with their self-esteem.
Yeah.
But does it? How about you, Reem?
Nah, just like what Quad said, but I've always been into hustling and making money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I was always the type to where I don't want to ask nobody for nothing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, I think money do give you some type of confidence because you know you can pretty much go places where you want to go, buy what you want to buy. You know what I'm trying to say? It do
What
gives
you
you like
wanna
a
do.
little,
A
not
little more
swag, but
freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom to enjoy life.
You know, I think hip hop kind of like taught me something different. Cause you ever heard of man make the money, money never make the man.
Yeah.
LL Cool J.
Yeah, so I always
Make-
lived off of that.
Or Diamond. Say it. Make that money, boo. Don't let the money make you. I'm just gonna add my 2 cents in there. I feel like I did more when I was broker. Like I'm still broke, but
Right.
back then I was like broke, three
Right.
brokes.
You had
And
more fun?
I had more fun. I traveled more. Shit, you know, as long as my bills was paid,
Paid,
I
you
have
good.
like $600 left
Word.
over. What
Word.
town am I hitting this weekend?
Word.
Re back up when I come back into town. Now, like I'm a little bit more, you know, put together. I don't got no money, y'all. Like
More
I'm
with-
broke.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
more
With a
responsible.
lower,
So, I used
with a
to
lowercase b,
travel
but
a lot more when I was
Yeah.
broke too, which is funny.
yeah.
because
And when I was traveling broke.
yo, but the thing is, because you living to have fun.
Yeah.
You're not living, you know, to because like now with like especially out here in Atlanta, yo.
Go on vacation with $300 and
Yo,
And just
and when you a female,
come on.
you really come back with 250. Oh,
like I said,
See?
you go on vacation with $300 for a whole week, and then you like,
And stretch it.
yeah, you
And
really stretch
And
it.
stretch it.
You like, let me go to Wendy's and get that
Word.
99-cent chicken
but-
nugget. And
so what happened when you see a girl on a trip? You know, back then you see a girl on a trip and you wanna
Oh, you stretch that money.
So do you treat her? You like, yo, I can't let her know that I ain't got no money.
Yo,
you know what I'm
I've been in
saying?
that situation before too. I remember I caught a flight with a chick and she had to catch a taxi from the airport to from Philly to I think she was going to Trenton. I was like, here's $50, and I'm like, I think I only had $250 left for the whole trip.
Man.
I was broke.
It's a movie where
It's funny though. I'm broke, but you know, don't you got to get fly going to the airport?
Yeah, you get fly.
So you got your fly
Not
outfit
me.
going to
I
the
be looking
airport.
raggedy as
I
hell.
got $250 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? And a few outfits in the
Word,
suitcase.
word. Word. Nah, you ever seen the movie? It's a movie with a guy. I don't know if it was a movie or a show where the guy actually go on a date and in his mind he's calculating everything that he got in his pocket.
I feel like I know what you're
And every time he spends something on the date, it like subtract what he got in his pocket.
That
Then
sounds
he,
like some Dave Chappelle.
yeah, I think it might have been, or Martin. It's one of them. And then he went out and found a way to get some extra money and then added to his pocket.
That was half baked.
Half baked,
Half-baked.
half
Okay.
baked. So it like that ish be true, yo. Like but nah. For me, I never been the type that needed like money to solidify me, yo.
Yeah.
I never been that type, man. And that, you remember I was telling y'all, shoot, when I was younger, I was on some. I can't say I was on some bummy ish, but like, cause I tried to keep up with my homeboys, but I couldn't because they had brothers that they had brothers and two parent homes. You know what I'm saying? And they was being clothed properly.
You know what's funny too though? Like I'm pretty sure this happened to you. You probably go, let's say if you went to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, there's gonna be a guy who worked back there at McDonald's, and once they see Juice walk in, they gonna shoot they shot no matter what.
Don't
And,
nobody want me. Don't nobody be shooting they
But-
shot at
but
me.
what I'm trying to
It's
say is-
hard out here for a pimp.
But what I'm saying is like, yo, they don't have. There's no shame in their game. You get what I'm saying? They'll be back there flipping burgers, but let a beautiful young lady walk in there, they like, oh,
They getting
shit.
on it.
She's at McDonald's. Let me try to shoot my shot real quick. You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
Juice.
I hate when I go somewhere and somebody be like, yo, Juice. Because my Instagram, my social media page used to be Got Juicy J. And I had to change that once I became a lady. But
Crazy.
we got so much to talk about, but we only have an hour. So I wanted to talk about the Hitman and Cassidy battle, but we gotta. Nah, that's gonna take up some time. I think we.
What I didn't see it, so I
That's why.
can't.
Yeah, let's wait. Let's wait. We talk about that next week. But it was alright, y'all.
You rented it? You
Huh?
ordered it?
Nah, I just saw clips. I'm cheap. Okay.
I was looking for foreign clips too. You gotta send me the
did?
link. I was looking on
YouTube.
YouTube. No, YouTube.
Yeah,
they take it off.
Yeah.
They pull it
They-
down.
Oh nah, go I'll let you know what it is.
Yeah, whatever clip you
But it's
saw, they
not
start
like
pulling.
mad clips. It's just like parts on there. Like I'm just gonna say this one part. It's a part where Hitman. I like Hitman personally. That's just my cup of tea. Where he's like doing the Mario. He like
yeah.
shoot him up.
I heard he got chewed though.
I saw mixed reviews. So what you can do when you go on YouTube to watch it, you could watch commentators post about it and they show little clips and then tell you the breakdown of it. Hopefully we'll be able to watch it for free somewhere. I don't know if somebody has it. Then wait, Malcolm said she never had that experience at McDonald's. She be lying her ass off. Sorry,
I was
y'all.
trying to catch the Cassidy battle when he versed.
Disaster?
Was it Disaster? I saw when he battled Goods.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one. Goods
Yeah.
shoot him.
Yo, so
It's mad battles on YouTube.
it's so
Yeah.
complicated now to really go. So we all know Cass is a monster.
Honestly, I've never been a fan.
He's
of
a
Cassidy.
No.
me neither. He's a monster lyrically, but his demeanor, his attitude
It's a-
sucks.
Okay, so but see, here's the thing. So the URL battle rap has it took away from street battle raps because URL you have to come with a character. You got to come with like your charisma got to be there. Your delivery got to be there. It's so many things that people start counting you on there. But when it comes to what do you call it? Street battles. Like if you just like think about when Freeway battled Cassidy, right? It was a thing where it was just like go. The only problem back then was put on the beat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about who came with the charisma or whatever. But it's like you have to know how to control the crowd. So Cass would lose to. I mean, a artist that come out of the hip hop game to battle one of them dudes in URL or whatever other league it is, more than likely going to look like the underdog because of that. You know what I mean? Because they haven't been training to be. I mean, they've been in there rapping, writing
I
songs.
saw Joe Buttons get chewed by.
Can I say something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Forgot his name.
You saw my post where it says, "Men, leave the gray in your beard." Sincerely, grown ass woman. I see that one strand of gray.
I ain't letting it go, yo. I ain't letting it go. I'm not letting
You
it
got
go.
gray, Reem?
I got gray in my nose.
Let me tell ya,
For real?
beards be saving y'all. Nah, take that out your nose. We don't need that now. Beards be saving y'all
Definitely got gray in my
men.
nose.
Like
Real shit.
filters and wigs be saving us ladies, okay? Because when y'all don't have a beard, y'all is trash.
Look
Some
crazy.
of y'all. But when y'all got a beard, man, listen.
Yeah, that one strength. Matter of fact, I had two, and I think I combed it out or something. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm holding on to this one bad boy.
I'm sorry, y'all know I got ADHD. I don't have ADHD, but I be jumping from one topic to another.
It's
Reem,
all
what's
good.
up? We gotta take a break.
Yup. So look, we'll take a quick commercial break, y'all. We'll be right back with the Reem and Juice Show. Stay 100 proof.
100.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the 100 Proof Reem and Juice Show.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Right before we went on break.
Oh, let me shout out homegirl that was just on, just so we'll know. That was Trey. I said Trey. Trinae Lux. The song name changed. Y'all gotta check her out, man. She got an EP out called Epic.
Sounds
Check
good.
out. Yeah, she pretty dope.
She sounds similar to Leighton Green.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love me some Leighton Green.
Okay. Gotta hear about that.
Sounds good. So, right before we went on break, what were you talking about? We was talking about
The Cassidy but we'll talk about that next week because we gotta watch it and
Yeah,
so we
let's-
can really
yeah,
dig in it because
yeah.
I know what I want to say, but I want y'all to be able to watch it and really dig in it. You want to move on to Bashman and pass on them?
yeah, go ahead. Who we bashing and who we passing this week?
I thought about maybe like skipping it this week just because of everything that's been going on today. Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace to the Prince, Elizabeth's husband. Shout out to the Crown. But I feel like we have to it's crazy. We have to touch this topic. So my bash him, and I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm bashing him. I don't care about nothing else. But NBA player Darius Morris. Domestic violence against his girlfriend Christine Evangeline. Did y'all watch that video? Did you see the
did
picture of
not.
her face?
Nah. Oh, she was beat the hell up.
Yo,
You did.
you didn't know about this?
Yeah.
I don't even know who the player is.
I don't know who his ass is either, but you know.
Was he a football player?
Nah, he's an NBA
Basketball?
player.
Yeah.
He basically, so the video is a black and white video, camera in their house, and she's in the background screaming, pleading to God. He's like, don't plead to God. You wasn't pleading to God when you was going through my phone. Give me your phone. Let me look at your text messages. Let me look at your photos. And, you know, she was saying that he kicked her in her face. Her whole face was messed up. Like, seriously messed up. And when you kick someone in the face, there's so many things you could do to them. You know what I'm saying? You can give them a concussion. You could kick them in the wrong area and kill them. Like, in something she posted that we talked about this, I think last week or the week before, about mothers enabling their children.
Right.
And she posted that his mom was like, well, why didn't you give him your phone? Seems like you were trying to hide something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm whooping my son's ass.
What's
I'm tooling on him. You don't put your hand on a female. If she's causing you to bring you to a point where you're going to put your hands on her, because naturally men are stronger than females.
Yeah.
Right? So, you know.
Yeah.
Walk away, bro.
Yeah.
You know you doing dirt. You know you in the NBA, you doing dirt too. But the problem is your man can't handle it when the dirt is done onto you.
Now, I want to say, being that we don't got information that he was doing any dirt, because I'm a man.
No, we do. That it was in the video. He was saying, you go through my phone, you question me, da 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 da, and she posted it too. Like, he betrayed her. She posted that he betrayed her, but tried to make himself be the victim, trying to go through her phone.
Oh, so she found some stuff in his phone.
Yeah.
Allegedly, or that's what she said.
That's what he said. You go through my phone. So she posted.
No, I heard him saying that in the video.
She said you betrayed me, but you're making me out to be the victim. I mean, you're
okay.
making yourself out to be the victim and me the bad guy,
so
making it seem like I'm cheating, and that's not even the case.
So I do now that you say that, it sounds like he was in a video, basically like, okay, well, let me see what's in your phone. And she was like, no, I did hear her say something somewhat to that.
I didn't hear her saying, no, you can't go through my phone, because she was just screaming and pleading for her life. Like, that's just, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy, that, I mean, think about it. All these sports players, man, they always get themselves into something with all, and here we go back to the money thing. You get all this money, and you sitting around here fighting, beating up a woman.
Yeah.
That you with. I could, hey, just hop up and go about your business.
I'm bashing his ass. What you think, Reem?
Yeah, I'm
definitely bashing.
Yeah.
You got sisters?
Yeah, I got a sister.
What advice would you give to females in a situation like that? People can't see you right now. Tell them verbally.
Just keep it moving. I mean, like, yo, if somebody put their hands on you, keep it moving.
What would you do as her brother?
You don't want to know what I'll do.
Put the smack down on him?
Yeah.
Why you so quiet?
Yeah.
I'll tell you off air.
That's it. Yeah, see, and I get it. I've seen. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. This type of stuff, you gotta just let that sensitive hit the wall. You know what I mean? Because if that's how they gonna get to know you better. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because and I've said it before. In previous shows that I had, I've seen my mother. I've seen my sister. Go through this stuff. I was at a young age and still wanted to do something. You know what I mean? When I got to an age and I was able to do something, I did something. But that's one of the reasons why I've had some women that took advantage of the fact that I was sensitive to not putting my hands on a woman. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't go far, but far enough for me to be like, all right, it's time for me to walk the other way. Right. You know what I mean? Because they know that it was going to be either you make the decision to, you either going to fight or you're going to walk away from it. So, sometimes you got to let them know, man, because this whole, it's another dude out here listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They want to hear that. They want to hear what you would do. You this mic here, them cameras, this is all.
It's your platform.
Yeah, man, this your weapon. You know what I mean? So use it to your best ability.
Have you ever had a woman put their hands on you?
No.
When I was younger.
And that's not because the woman was scared of me. It's because I don't give her no intentions to want to put her hands on me. I don't show that I'm a threat to her. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I respect women. So.
But see, the thing is, some of these women know that you're not a threat, and they do things because, and it ain't like put your hands on you, like, you know, try to like manhandle you, but to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm about to, I'm a scratch him, you know what I mean, or I'm a grab on him and stretch his clothes out, stuff like that, you know, stand in front of the door so he can't leave.
Here's a funny question though: do you think some women just need to be hit?
Not by a man. That's what you have a mother for. That's what you have sisters for. That's what you have female friends for. That's what you have cousins for. Not by a man. Because, again, y'all are stronger than us. So, no, absolutely no, not by no man.
It can get to a point where you, like, I've been to the point where I had to, like, grab a face.
Yeah, if you got
move, yo.
If you got a whole, you know, you got to, what's the word I'm looking for? Secure them so they don't hit you. That's something different. But physically kicking, punching, pulling, dragging, pushing, like, that's just too much.
That's
like,
OD.
And he's an NBA player. Think about how much weight he lifts on a daily basis, bro. Like, bro couldn't have done that to me. I think I'm Amazing Hulk. So it'd have been it's two ways out this house, my boy. You either going in the grave or in handcuffs, and I'm shooting for the grave.
I'm not giving him no praise or anything. I'm just saying this right here. He probably got his heart broke. And it's still a lame excuse to hit a female in that situation, period, right? So what I'm saying is, shout out to the guys who got their heart broken, who were strong enough to walk away without putting their hands on the female, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But what about the females who are aggressive to guys? Do you think, you know, let's just say she's physically abusive, marks him up, whatever, right? Do you think a guy should fight back, then walk away, or do you know?
Not physically fight back, no, because it's never okay. You shouldn't put yourself in this. Why would you want to be with someone who's like that?
Exactly.
That's a toxic ass female. Like, you know a toxic
there's some
female
relationships
from.
out here that's like that though.
Because some people like toxic, like they just love toxicity. It's crazy, you know. Now I don't believe in doing that.
A relationship like that.
Being a toxic relationship with
Even
physical.
Physical. Yeah. Thank God for that. I even thank God that I'm strong enough to still walk away.
For real. Cause man, I ain't. It's been some times, man. It's been some times where, you know, it get to the point where it's like just agitating somebody to get snatched up. You know what I mean?
And there's people like that, men and female, who just know what buttons to push just to make the crazy come out of you. You could not be a crazy person, and then all of a sudden you rolling up to a motherfucker's house, ringing the doorbell for a whole hour, ready to beat his ass and his bitch ass. And oh, sorry, y'all. That's the toxic shit right there.
It is crazy though, but what you've seen in the past can either make you become it or protect it. You know what I mean? And as you, of course, you and I have been. We went to the protection side. You know what I mean? Instead of becoming it, there's a lot of young men out there that became what they've seen in their household.
Because they don't know any better.
Yeah, that too, and they get a lot of, you know, from music too. They hear the music talk about,
we can't do that.
No, listen. I mean, like in the music, we talk about like, yo, this is my bitch. I'ma slap my bitch if she cheats. You know what I'm saying? Do this and that. They get that from music too.
And I think you're a fool to listen to what that's entertainment. That's music.
Some
you know
people
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
that. Some people do not know that. They don't know the difference between reality. You know what I'm saying? And entertainment. They really don't. Some people out here living Grand Theft Auto and go play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
I was just thinking that in my head. Get out my head, Reem. That ass. Like, but I just think, again, that leads to you are what your mother make you most of the time. And I feel like with her saying that his mom was like, oh, you should have handed over your phone and you probably doing something or whatever. Like, that's foul. Like you're a woman at the end of the day. I understand that's your child. And your job is to protect your child against all evil or whatever the case may be. But when your child is wrong, your child is motherfucking wrong. And you got to let them know. Like, you supposed to tell that boy from little, you don't put your hand on no female. You call your mama, and I'll lay the smack down on her.
Facts.
That's true.
Period.
Real shit.
Don't put your hand on no female. Absolutely not. But we're going to lead that into another basketball thing because I really wanted to talk about this. Like, so bad. Paul Pierce.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. So to let you know, I'm bashing Mr. Darius Morris, who we don't even freaking know to begin with. But his story went viral, and I feel like we got to stand up to violence, whether it's men violence, woman violence, just no violence. Like keep your hands to your motherfucking self.
So Paul Pierce is on the bash him and pass him list.
He is, and let me tell you why. At first, I was gonna defend him until I actually watched more of the video. And I'm going to have to bash him.
Wow, what happened? Tell me why you bashing him.
I hate when people are given opportunities in this world that most can never get.
Right.
And they waste it.
I get it.
You're on the video saying ESPN is probably going to fire me. I don't give a fuck. Smoking weed.
Yeah.
Now,
if he didn't say that part, I'd have stood up for bro. Right. Like, what's wrong with having strippers and you know what I'm saying, living the life?
See, I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that either.
Yeah,
I didn't see the whole video.
That's why I had to go back and me, I like to go back and watch stuff.
But if he said that, I'm a bad.
Yeah, so he's on the video. He's like, I don't give a fuck. ESPN probably gonna fire me after this. Show me your titty, girl. Oh, your ass look like 2 fucking trophies. Meanwhile, homegirl ass wasn't even moving. Like, bro, you need to come to Atlanta and go to a real strip club where you could really see some dancers. But it was just crazy. I just feel like he's wasting. You know what I'm saying? You're given an opportunity that most people would die for, and you just blew it for that. For what?
I don't think it really bothers him though. I mean, like he's still going down as a Hall of Famer. I think right now he's actually know that he's the donkey and the passer of the day. You know what I'm saying?
No, we bashing him.
No, the bashing and the donkey of the day. You know what I'm saying?
He don't look a little crazy to y'all right now?
Nah.
No, like look wise.
I think he just knows that he's the joke.
No, look wise. I haven't seen Paul Pierce look this bad. He's not good looking to begin with.
Well, you know what? He's retired and he's probably just enjoying retirement. Meaning like he's probably staying up late, probably drinking a lot.
Yeah, he looked like he's doing more than just weed. I'm sorry if he's not. This is just my opinion. I don't know if it's true. I don't know the man from a cannon wall. If that's the saying, I don't know.
See, when I first heard about it, I was like, why would ESPN fire him? It wasn't like he was on an ESPN.
Right.
Exactly. Who don't go to strip clubs? Who don't
IG?
Strippers?
He was on his own IG, but if he said ESPN,
why he blowing it? He like.
Yeah, he was bugged out.
Yeah, he bogus. You don't put yourself in. You don't fire yourself, man.
Yeah. So everybody's bashing
he got fired
ESPN.
On his day off.
Get dead ass. You ain't got no job. It's Friday. We about to get fucked up. That's what he said. Like he didn't want that job.
Yeah, nah.
He didn't want it.
Nah, cause with stuff like that, you protect it.
Exactly.
You know. Matter of fact, that's not the first time a basketball player has been at a what do you say, a private party like that.
Exactly.
They just don't broadcast it. You know.
Check it out too. We living in a society nowadays where Paul Pierce can probably get his job back. Because people want to see, you know how many followers he probably got after that?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I think they could replace him, to be honest.
Well, no,
they could replace him, but what I'm saying is, like, if he, like, think about it, Paul Pierce, he probably gained a lot more followers from that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since he's probably getting a lot of attention and talked about, ESPN like, you know what, let's hire this fool back because he might get his ratings.
Or he could just get his own, he could do his own thing in that.
Yeah, it's going to be called Booty and Weed.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
Sweet.
the problem is no other sports players gonna want to be in the mix of that because they're not gonna want to get fired.
He can literally have his own NBA segment with strippers
in the background,
like drink champs in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could. That's a good. You be coming up with some good ideas sometimes, Reem.
You might want to go ahead and copyright that.
Yeah, copyright that so he can cut you a chisel.
Get that trademark. Word out.
Yeah, so I'm bashing him because I just feel like ESPN call me. I know about sports for baseball. I would love to have an ESPN job.
Yeah, wow, boy. I didn't know he said that either.
Yeah, he wild.
I was like, yo, get that man his job back, but I didn't know he did.
Everybody was. I don't think they seen that part. Like you got to go back and watch everything, and it's just like.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say what I wanted to say, but Reem, what you doing? You bashing him or you passing on him?
I'm a bash him.
Why you bashing him?
Just what he said. He can't be snitching on himself, saying ESPN is probably watching this.
He basically handed in his 2-week notice.
If he would have said that, he would have got a pass. But.
Yeah. So we bashing Paul Pierce, and NBA's gonna hire me. Sorry. But yeah, we bashing him and Darius Morris.
Like that.
They fucking up the game for the NBA.
Besides that.
But yeah, so
On Mondays and
That was good. All right, y'all. So we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with the Reem and Juice Show.
I see you later. Here comes the drama. Oh, that's that with the fake.
Hey.
Wow. Why
So
you punch me in my face? Stay in your place. Play your position. Yeah, we all break.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, bad man thing. Shawty caught my eye last night. Spite the fact that she's not my type. I know better, oh why? So why can't I keep shutting off my mind? It feels like we can go as soon as the wind blows. We can go as far as I know. We can go whenever you're ready to get the show on the road. We can go as soon as the wind blows. We can go as far as I know. We can go whenever you're ready to get the show on the road. I can't take my eyes off you. You got that thing, got a ride for you. I can't take my mind off you. You got that thing, got me high off you. If you got no plans for the weekend, baby, that's fine. You can come over tonight. It can be just you and I. Oh, baby, let's wine and dine. We can go as soon as the wind blows. We can go as far as I know. We can go whenever you're ready to get the show on the road. We can go as soon as the wind blows. We can go as far as I know. We can go whenever you're ready to get the show on the road. Just you and me, I'm not focused on nobody else. You can trust in me, baby, you might just find yourself getting lost with me, yeah, wondering what it could be, yeah, is it you, is it me, why, oh why, I can't take my eyes off you, you got that thing, got a ride for you, I can't take my mind off you, you got that thing, got me high off you. If you got no plans for the weekend, baby, that's fine. You can come over tonight. It can be just you and I. Oh, baby, let's wine and dine. We can go. We can go. We can go. We can go. We can go.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the 100 Proof Reem and Juice Show. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 11, aka All Dogs Go to Heaven.
We about to wrap this up, but before we do, I want to do our shout outs. My three special people that I want to shout out is going to be this artist called TZYO Shorty. His Instagram is TEEZYOSHAWTY. His songs that I like personally is Melody and Chances. I think he's dope. He's an R&B and soul artist. Then I'm going to shout out my homegirl, Michelle McIloo. If I said your last name wrong, I'm sorry, baby. But her Instagram is SilverTusami716. That's SilverTusami76. She is an author. Her book you can get on Amazon. Just go to her Instagram, click the link, go to my page or our Reem and Juice page, and you'll see her book. It's phenomenal. I'm so proud of you. Let's keep it going. And last but not least, my baby girl, my niece, Mayana Marshall. She does she make custom things like phone cases, ashtrays, the bud cruncher thing, just everything, anything. Just go on her page. Her business page is highclass_customs. That's HIGHCLASS_CUSTOMS. Her personal page is at MAE_XX. She's 21, intelligent. She's not only beautiful, drop dead gorgeous, but she's intelligent. When she graduated high school, I think she had like over 8 college offers. Like, I'm so proud of her. And, we just need to support our black artists, our black authors, our black businesses, just black love. Let's support it all. You know what I'm saying? Reem, what's up with you? Who you want to shout out?
So first, I want to shout out Champs Boxing and Fitness. I pull up there myself. I go box with my man Pete, excellent trainer off of in Marietta off of Cobb Parkway, 237 Ventura Road. He's worked with Adrian Broner, the champ Deontay Wilder, the ex-champ, should I say, Javante Davis, and this new guy D. Michael, who's going to be the champ one day. So shout out to Champs Boxing and Fitness. You can follow him on Instagram too at Boxing and Fitness. All right, highlight him. Charge $25 for one-on-one lessons. Yeah, real good price. Also shout out to my man Jay, client of mine too. Got a moving business. It's called Above Average Movers. So if you looking to be need to move, you need some movers, holla at Jay. Also, he got the muscles now too. So
what's up, Jay?
He's getting fit.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit Jay up.
Also, like I do every week, shout out to Fit Foodies. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I got my meal on the menu, and I'm not just saying it because it's my meal. It's really good. So if you go to Fit Foodies, you'll see the Let Me Train You meal, which is it's a keto meal. It's chicken, cauliflower rice, bell peppers, onions, bacon, water chestnuts, and Parmesan cheese, and it is rocking.
Water chestnuts. I never
Water
heard of
chestnuts, yeah. You get sometimes when you order like Chinese food, it has it in shrimp fried rice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good though.
So and also with that too, if you order the Let Me Train You meal, I'm giving away 3 free workouts with the meal. So definitely.
What's the Instagram page again?
Let Me Train You. That's my Instagram.
Not you. Fit Foodies.
Oh, Fit Foodies is Fit Foodies Bistro.
Okay, now again, what do? Don't be taking my line from me, yo.
So like I said, so y'all can follow me on Instagram. I'm the fitness trainer. If you're in the Hiram area, if you're looking to get fit before the summer, or if you have long-term goals, just give me a holler, and we'll get it rocking.
What's your Instagram?
Let Me Train You.
Okay, and Q, what you do, bro?
Yo, I'm quite a one big deal, and we have a lot of things that we do over here at DLE Radio. We got the Reem and Juice Show. We got Sue and Q. We got the Mo Show. We got the Weekend Bull Report. Band on BP. Keisha Green's. Boom, boom, boom. She gonna kill me every time I get to Keisha Green. She gonna kill me.
I'll slap her for you, girl.
Yeah, chill.
Pow, pow.
So here's the deal. We got a bunch of shows on the station. We got a 24/7 radio station that plays all R&B, all hip hop, all reggae, soca, whatever you want, we got it. We got throwbacks, we got new joints. We played a upcoming artist, and I said we here to support, man. We here to support you artists. In another couple of weeks, we'll have that radio network going on to where you can get your music heard, not just here on DLE Radio. You can hear it on other stations as well. Other than that, shout out to DJ Unique, Lost Boys DJ, now on DLE Radio. Also Grandmaster Vic, y'all know Grandmaster Vic, old school, you know what I mean, from back in the day. DLE Radio now. Man, we got a lot of stuff brewing, man.
You play good music. I ain't gonna hold you. I love your station is a vibe.
Yeah,
you play good music.
I'm trying our station. This is our baby here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do here is, and it's kind of complicated because I'm trying to update the playlist. I'm dating. I'm editing shows. I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to
all trades.
Man, I'm trying to do a lot to get this thing moving. But shoot. With the help of Big Kim over there, man, we've been doing this for about 3 years now, and we done reached 6,000 active listeners. So
shout out to Kim.
Yeah, and y'all show did pretty good this past week.
I was just about to ask you. I say, give us our views. Y'all hit,
what was it, like 400 and some change?
400 something. We have 400 something listeners.
Yeah, active listeners too. So
400,000 400,000.
We
can
almost
get there,
there.
you
We
know what I mean?
almost there. You know what I'm
We can
saying?
get there. See, and
Just follow us.
So with the help of
No,
everybody,
we popping. We have 400,000.
We ain't gonna drag it now.
but yeah, no, I'm saying like with everything going on, it's so much. It's just a lot, yo. And if y'all want to support, man, you know, y'all can always follow the page DLE Radio on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube. Add, you know, go over there and subscribe, whatever you want to do. Get a T-shirt or whatever you want. All right.
What's your personal page, so that, just in case these ladies want to holler for a
Ain't
dollar?
no ladies checking on me though.
Nah, that
you know
what
what I
you
mean?
just showed me. Just give me
Ain't no
personal
ladies
page.
checking for me, man.
Big-headed. Go ahead,
Hey yo,
bro.
it's Quad One Big Deal. That's KWATHE, the number one big deal. All right. Ain't nobody checking for me though, and it's all good. I'm cooling. You know what I mean?
Shit, you and Reem got chicks checking for y'all. I be knowing. Yeah,
Reem
so
got the chicks checking. Ain't nobody checking for me.
again, follow us on Instagram, y'all. We support y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to support us. Don't be like that. At Reem and Juice.
Don't be like that.
Don't do that, okay?
Don't do me, boo boo.
Boo, boo.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Reem.
Word, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to episode 11, yo. All dogs go to heaven.
All
By
right.
PX.
Be blessed.
Hey, yeah. Got both. Yo, rest in peace to X, man.
Live, love, and laugh, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Life's too short.
All right.